Hello and welcome back. We talk a lot about taking control of your health, your heart, your prostate, your hormones. But today, I want to talk about something that might completely change the way you look at your breakfast bowl. Most men think fruit is always good for you. And yes, fruit is healthy, refreshing, full of vitamins. But here's the truth almost no one talks about. Not all fruits are equal when it comes to your testosterone. I've seen it in my clinic for years. Men who eat what they think are healthy fruits every day, yet they still struggle with fatigue, low energy, and a fading drive. So today, I'm going to reveal the 5 fruits you should seriously think about cutting back on, and 2 powerful ones that can actually boost your testosterone instead. Grab a notepad, because what you learn in the next few minutes could change the way you eat and how you feel every single day. Let's begin with one of the most common fruits on the table, the pear. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pears are refreshing, full of fiber, and often recommended as a healthy snack for digestion. And that's true. But here's what most people never hear about. Pears, especially the skin, are rich in a natural compound called quercetin. Quercetin is an antioxidant, and in many ways, it's good for you. It helps fight inflammation and supports heart health. But there's a catch. At higher levels, quercetin can interfere with an enzyme called 3-beta-HSD, which plays a key role in the production of testosterone inside your body. Think of it like this. Your body has a small factory that builds testosterone step by step. And that enzyme, 3-beta-HSD, is one of the main workers on the line. If that worker slows down or takes a break, the entire factory starts producing less. Now let's move on to the second fruit, the avocado. It's everywhere these days, on toast, in salads, even in smoothies. People call it a superfood, packed with healthy fats, potassium, and vitamin E. And yes, most of that is true. But here's where the story takes a turn. While avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the good kind of fat your heart loves, they also contain plant compounds called phytoestrogens, and these can subtly interfere with the way your body uses cholesterol. Now, why does that matter? Because cholesterol isn't your enemy. It's the building block your body uses to create all steroid hormones, including testosterone. Imagine testosterone as a house. Cholesterol is the brick. If your body can't use those bricks correctly, the house never gets built. For some men, especially those who eat large portions of avocado every single day, those plant sterols can start to crowd out the pathways your body uses to turn cholesterol into testosterone. It's not a sudden crash, it's a slow, quiet interference. And there's more. Avocados can also stimulate the enzyme aromatase, the one that converts testosterone into estrogen. This enzyme becomes more active with age and body fat. So if you're already carrying extra weight around the midsection, adding large amounts of avocado can tip the balance even further toward estrogen. Now let's talk about the third fruit, the one that surprises almost everyone, grapefruit. For years, grapefruit has been considered the weight loss fruit. Low in calories, full of vitamin C, often part of those clean eating plans. But here's the hidden truth. Grapefruit can actually change the way your body handles hormones, especially testosterone and estrogen. See, grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins. They're the reason doctors often warn people not to eat grapefruit when taking medication. Those compounds interfere with a group of liver enzymes known as cytochrome P450, the same enzymes that metabolize most drugs and many of your hormones. So when you drink grapefruit juice or eat the fruit regularly, those enzymes slow down. Your body can't clear out hormones as efficiently, particularly estrogen. That means estrogen stays in your system longer, binding to receptors, and subtly tipping the balance away from testosterone. The result? You may feel more sluggish, gain a little belly fat, or notice softer muscle tone, even if your diet and exercise haven't changed. And because the effect on your liver can last up to 24 hours, even one glass of grapefruit juice each morning can have a noticeable impact over time. Next up, let's talk about a fruit that almost everyone loves: strawberries and their colorful cousins, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These little berries are often called nature's candy. They're low in calories, rich in vitamin C, and loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give them their deep red and purple colors. Now here's the interesting part, and it's not something you'll hear very often. Anthocyanins are powerful compounds that support heart health, improve blood flow, and even protect brain function. But when consumed in large amounts, they can subtly affect your hormone signaling, particularly a hormone called luteinizing hormone, or LH. LH is the messenger that tells your testicles to produce testosterone. It's like a signal from your brain saying, "Hey, time to make more." When that signal weakens, testosterone output can drop. Not dramatically, but enough to make a difference over time. Now, does that mean strawberries are bad for you? Absolutely not. In fact, they're among the healthiest fruits you can eat. The issue is quantity. If you're having a full pint of berries every day, in smoothies, desserts, or salads, you may be flooding your body with anthocyanins to the point where your LH signal gets a little confused. Now let's talk about a fruit almost every man eats: the banana. It's quick, cheap, and easy. But here's what many men don't realize. As a banana ripens, its starch turns into sugar. A green banana has about 12 grams of sugar, but a ripe one with brown spots can have nearly 18 grams. That extra sugar causes your blood sugar and insulin to spike. And high insulin doesn't just affect weight, it directly lowers testosterone. When insulin stays high for too long, it reduces a key protein called SHBG that helps control your testosterone levels. At the same time, it encourages belly fat, and belly fat produces aromatase, the enzyme that turns testosterone into estrogen. So, too many sweet bananas create a double problem: less testosterone made and more converted into estrogen. So here's the truth, gentlemen. You don't have to fear fruit, you just have to understand it. Those 5 we talked about, pears, avocados, grapefruit, berries, and bananas, aren't bad. They're simply foods that, in excess, can nudge your hormones in the wrong direction. And the 2, pomegranate and pineapple, can help bring them back to balance. This isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. When you make smarter choices, your body responds. More energy, better mood, clearer focus, and a drive that feels like you again. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 2 weeks, cut back on those 5 fruits and add pomegranate and pineapple into your routine. Watch what happens. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with another man who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more simple, science-backed ways to take care of your health.